Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard on this beautiful, partly cloudy day where I'm going to finally get to work on my garlic. It has took too long and I'm going to get it done today. Now, what you're going to need is I have my drying rack. It's up under the canopy. I will show you that later on in the video. Uh, I have two crates to put my cleaned garlic on to get it ready to dry and cure. And I have a bowl, well, a colander. It has a few of the little baby corms in it now, and you're going to want a bowl, something to put the little corms in, because I do separate them from the bulbs, because it makes it so much easier to do it now than it is to do it later. And then let's move the camera down. Of course, I have my coffee, I have a pair of scissors, and I have my hand pruners. So let's get busy on this one. And see, you can see the little corms. I just take them off because it's easier to do it now than it is to do it later. And I'm just going to trim the roots off, knock off as much soil as I can, and see if my scissors will do it. And I just cut the stalk off. Look at those beautiful cloves of garlic in there. Look how big those are. And I just set them down. Let me move it down just a little bit more. And I just set them sitting up in the trays. See, if you can hear that, it's already starting to dry. And I try not to peel too much of those off, because I want to try to save some of these stalks. Because yes, I dehydrate the stalks and make powder with them. Oh, and let me tell you, it smells wonderful. And I'm going to peel these back. And I'm going to clip it there. Oh my gracious, it smells just like fresh garlic. And I'll cut those up. Let me show you. I'll cut the stem up into pieces. Of course, I'm going to wash them first. Cut them up into pieces, put them in the dehydrator, dehydrate them, and make garlic powder out of them. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause it and go help my other half. Okay, and another thing I forgot to say, this is the elephant garlic that I harvested. And like I said, I take the corms off, any gooey looking leaves. See, there's 3 more corms that were hid right there because of a thick leaf. I'm trying to keep the cloves covered up as much as possible. And there's a big corm right there. See? A big one and a little one. Okay. If you can get to your garlic a whole lot sooner than me, it's better, but you do what you can do when you can do it. Now you could leave the roots on there. I just take them off. cut it right there. Stand it up in the tray because it makes it easier for me to carry them. And of course, if I would have got to them when I was wanting to, I would have had a whole lot more stalk to save. But you know what? You do what you can do. And I got 2 pieces of stalk off of that one. Oh, it smells so good. And like I said, if you wanted to, you could leave the little corms. These are the corms. That's potential future elephant garlic. You can leave them on. I prefer to take them off because they're notorious once your garlic has cured. They're notorious about falling off. I don't want to strip too much off because I still want them to have a good paper on them when they dry. I'm making me a pile there so they can go into the compost pile. And I want to keep the stems that are nice green. If they start getting yellow and looking rough, then that's where you stop at. Let's do one more, because as you can see, I got a whole lot more to go. And of course, the roots as well will get raked up, and they'll go in the compost pile as well. Waste nothing. If I would have been able to do them the day after harvest like I wanted to, I would have been able to save the leaves and the stalks to dehydrate them. But this makes, now it's not going to be as strong as if you dehydrated the garlic and made garlic powder that way, but this will have plenty of garlic flavor, and it's excellent for garlic powder. Or if you wanted to cut them up and you could dehydrate them, you could dehydrate them just like you would green onions or chives as well. This one had a whole bunch of little baby corms on it. And you want to save all those corms, because that's all, and they hide very well. Those are future garlic plants. I just try to get most of the gooey ones off. And get it down to where it's not gooey and it can dry. Beautiful cloves of garlic. Elephant garlic. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to keep being busy and I will bring you back once I get over halfway done. I'll see you back here in a bit. Okay, welcome back. I finally got all the garlic clean. Look at all of the garlic corms. Now I've got something to show y'all about garlic corms. A lot of people think that they're just seeds for garlic, which they are. They're potential seeds. You have a 50-50 ratio of them growing into big elephant garlic plants. And this is some of the stems that I was able to save. Not as many as I wanted to. But let me show you the garlic so far. This is a huge crate, and then that crate is completely full. They're already starting to dry, and I'm going to get them up on the drying rack, and I'll show you later what they look like up on my drying rack. Hold on a minute. I wanted to show y'all that a lot of people don't show you. Alright. This is a little garlic corm right here. A lot of people don't know, and I didn't tell y'all last year, that yes, you can pluck these off, let them dry a little bit, and replant them. But a lot of people don't know those end up growing into garlic cloves. See, here's another one. I don't know if you can see the stem on it, but that would have been, all those would have been potential garlic cloves. Now, if you're lucky enough to have beds for your garlic to dedicate those beds, mine are going to be used for sweet potatoes, so I do have to pull my garlic up. They would, if you left them in the ground or in your raised bed, they would have continued to keep growing bigger cloves. And let me show you. Hopefully this will work as I peel this down. I gotta find the layer at this little one, not that one. I want to peel some of this back because it's been gooey and I don't want to try to dry nothing that's gooey. And don't worry, these leaves are going in to the compost tumbler. Now, as I pull this back gently, you can see that it's already covered with its first layer of, when it dries, this would be paper. And you can see where it's attached to the root base there. And that's what will feed this clove of garlic if it would have got to stay in the ground longer. It's not going to grow anymore because it's been pulled up, and this would have become and you can see the indentation here of where it would have grew into, because another leaf would have come up and covered it, several more, and it would have become a full-size garlic clove. But you can see that's kind of like the little umbilical cord that would feed it. So if you're blessed enough, here's two more. That would have been two more cloves of garlic. It would have got to make two more cloves of garlic. I noticed this year that a lot of mine did not get to make a whole bunch. Well, they made a whole bunch, but not as many garlic cloves, extra garlic cloves, as it could have. Let's see. Okay, these are going to be perfect. And if you see right there, you can see the two, it goes back to the base, and a leaf, like I just peeled off, knows to grow up over and come up, and those would have continued to grow into large garlic cloves. And you can see the little, like, umbilical cord that attaches down to the root base here. I'm going to clean this one up. But like this stalk elephant garlic was one clove, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a baby right there. 6, 7. 7 elephant garlic cloves from one clove planted. And here's another good example. You can see the little umbilical cord on that one. Not sure what the exact terminology is for it, but it's close enough. That way everybody knows pretty much what I'm talking about. See, here's one here, here's one here, here's one there, and another one. A lot of these that I'm peeling are starting to dry, but I want to get them off because I don't want to save any that are gooey, because it gives a chance of it. So you can also break the paper right there. You can see that whole leaf grew up. Not only did it cover these two, but it's covering, ta-da, those two. And you just pop them off, because I'm going to try to get these to root so I can get them planted later on. And I'll clean it, because I try to dry my garlic. Now, my way is not the only way to do it, and I'm being attacked, so don't believe that stuff about garlic detours mosquitoes, because believe me, I've been covered in garlic for a while now, and they have no worries whatsoever that I'm, doing garlic. But I do a small stem, because as these leaves dry, it's going to pull down, and sometimes it does pull apart, like this one is doing. It doesn't mean that it's bad, but I'm just going to have to keep an eye on the other ones. This one, I'm not so much worried about, because, I got some plans for the next video for these. Now, since the sun's going down, it's been ungodly hot today, I'm going to get these up on the drying rack, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'll be bringing y'all back here in a little bit, everyone. I'll see you soon. Okay, I got it fairly hung up, kind of the way I wanted it to. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it and make sure that they are drying very well. Nothing gets moldy. They're going to get plenty of wind here. They'll be safe, hopefully, from the tree rats, which haven't tried to bother them. And they'll be safe from the raccoons. But, yeah, that's a lot of beautiful garlic. And I am so beyond thankful for this amazing harvest. Now all I have to do is be patient, and with this heat wave coming, they should dry in no time. Well, I figured I'd bring you back to where it all started and my garlic harvest. Simple, easy, anybody can grow garlic. I hope this encourages you also to grow your own either elephant garlic or regular garlic. It's not hard. You just need somewhere to grow them and to feed them real good because they are heavy feeders. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I'm fixing to take me a break. It's been a long, hot day. Well, not too much of a break because I need to water plants. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Stay hydrated, everyone. It's fixing to get ungodly hot around me. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Continue to prep those pantries. Stock them high with good food. Food that'll sustain you. Take care. Stay safe and sound. Keep that head on a swivel. Be careful who you listen to and who you talk to. Everyone, take care, and may you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.